Hello, super quick intro. Today I'm going to show you how you can solve the Hanayama cast tube puzzle in the easiest possible way. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so here is a fully assembled Hanayama tube puzzle. The first thing we need to do is make sure that we can push both of the middle pieces all the way up and all the way down when it's in this position. If you can't and you're in sort of this position here and it seems locked, then all we have to do is grab both pieces, turn the outside tube piece until it pushes all the way through like this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have the side that has the tube engraving facing up, and we're going to push from the bottom to a point where this is protruding out the side, and then what you'll see is a little groove going around the outside. Now that groove sort of stops around here for me, and what I'm going to do is essentially just stick my fingernail in that spot there to make sure it stops it from dropping down when I have it in this position. Once we've got that, we now need to get this piece to the opposite end. So what we're going to do is just turn it upside down and give it a bit of a shake until it's in this position in here. And then all we need to do from there is turn this piece clockwise using our fingernail that we've jabbed in the gap there. So all we do is turn the tube piece clockwise with our fingernail until both pieces separate just like that. I'll show you that again quite quickly because it does happen quite fast and it's quite easy to do, to be honest. But it's easy to do once you've had practice. The first couple of times it can be quite stiff. So we push it to the end, we stick our fingernail in, we drop this piece to the other side. If it does get stuck or feel stiff when you're trying to turn this piece clockwise, just push this piece in slightly and it might happen a little bit easier. But again, all we do is just rotate that piece with our fingernail, the bottom piece falls out, we can take the top piece out, and that is how we disassemble the tube puzzle. And to reassemble the tube puzzle, it's actually a little bit easier than it is to take it apart. We don't need to jam our fingernails into anywhere and turn and crank it around. All we need to do is we're going to use the grooves that we can see in the middle of this tube. They're the reference points that we need. We're going to line those grooves up firstly with this piece in here. So with this line in here, we're going to place it into this position in here. Then we just need to take the other inside silver piece and we're going to line up opposite the bit that's already in place. So in this position, we're just going to drop it in there. And once it's in place, we then just need to essentially let these pieces turn and drop in. So what I like to do is almost just tap and push the bottom piece up slightly and it pretty much turns itself, and then we drop into this position just like that. I'll show you that again quite quickly. So we line the groove in that position there. You can see that straight line down there is lined up here. We take this piece, we put it in opposite, and then we pretty much can just give it a shake and it reassembles the tube puzzle just like that. So there it is, that is how you disassemble and then reassemble the tube puzzle. It can be a little bit awkward getting your nail stuck into that little crevice and then to turn it, especially the first time. It seems to have, I don't know whether I've just got better at it or whether it eases up after the first couple of times of solving, but it definitely does get easier regardless of which way that is. But if you do have any questions or have any issues with any of the moves, then comment below and I will do my best to help you where I can. And if you want to see me solve the tube puzzle or any of these other puzzles for the first time, then click my face here to subscribe. There's also step-by-step solutions for all of these Hanayama puzzles, and I'll see you next time. Peace!